Hi, welcome to Free Spirit, and I am so excited to do this reading. So I was guided to do a self-love for power spirit reading and messages. So just to think on that wavelength is so powerful in itself. Just meditate on that sentence, self-love for power. So they're probably helping us to get more comfortable with that. Usually everyone on the channel is kind of like me, giver, giver, giver. Everybody else's needs and wants comes before our own. It took me decades to learn you're not here to be sacrificed. So just to have your own wants and needs on the table to even look at probably took a journey in itself. And now they're even upping it a notch where self-love is power, quite literally. And so you could be finding that they're actually having you look at things in a way that is more loving to yourself. And that's not just what you hear that people talk about self-love, like take a bath, or that it's in the choices in your everyday life that you stop for a second and evaluate, is this truly self-honoring you? Self-love for yourself, is this properly taking care of yourself, this choice, saying yes to this or saying no to that? Real life, practical self-love is power. So even in the business place, even in the workplace, in your personal, in your relationships. So this is such a muscle to work with, and it could be a muscle that we're not used to really using, because we just lead with our heart. And sometimes if you lead with your heart, it's you see a need and want from someone else and you're there to fill it, right? How do you make it better? Do this. And you don't put yourself in the equation. So, but this is going, like I said, another step forward about self-love is power to utilize when it comes to the choices, the decisions, how you're doing your steps, how you're taking care of yourself. So I'm really excited. So that's what I wanted to say. That's what's leading up. That's the intention of this reading. And this is for any time you need it, when you need to feel that love, support, backing, that yes, self-love is power and is for us to utilize and make the most of that in our lives. And it should be part of the equation. They actually had me create, the free spirit cards, Real Divine Self-Care and Real Divine Abundance. They had me create those two decks at the same time. And it was so powerful because I knew that was the message also at the same time. And one of the cards said, Real Divine Self-Care naturally creates Real Divine Abundance. And we literally had that card right before this. So there's a reason this is piggybacking again. But again, anytime you need it, because sometimes we need that reassurance or we need that help. You know how somebody is lifting weights and you have somebody who, I see guys do this, where somebody helps them lift the weight. It's like, anytime you need help lifting that muscle, self-love is a power to utilize. And yes, you can watch this reading and messages for your love, support, backing, kind of spotting. I guess that's the term. I don't know. I don't lift weights. Anyway, okay, that was what they just gave me. So this is to help you with the love, support, backing. That self-love is power, and it is your power. Yes. Okay, so we're going to get right into it. We're going to tap into the self-love deck, what they want to bring forth to add to this message, this intention. We're going to get keepers of the light. So this self-love is helping you keep your light. Because quite literally, when you give, do, and there's no self-love in that equation, you're not really a keeper of your light. I found that very profound. They guided me to that deck. We're going to get literal angel power, the messages, angel power, and we're going to end it with messages from heaven. So let's get right into it. Self-love is power. Self-love is power. So let's get into the self-love deck. What do they want to bring forth to support this message and reading and the intention behind doing this reading? Because there's a clear intention of doing this reading. So I love when I get these kind of guidance to do it. Okay, so let's see. What are the self-love messages that want to come through with supporting self-love is power? What would be in our interest to do when it comes to self-love to increase that? Yes, look at that light. Okay, so number one message is share light. Share light. So it's been a recurring message. They want you to be in your light at this time and to share your light. So that's probably why they're saying self-love is power, and we are to share that light. And here, share both your truths and, share your truths. Share both your trials and triumphs Our stories benefit others twice, when we share them and when we live as an example of transformation. So we are literally to be in our power, sharing our light at this time. It is through all our trials. It is through life experience. It is through everything. So this is a time to be in your light and to share your light, to share your trials and triumphs, and we're all learning and are examples for each other of transformation and triumph, and we're all supporting each other. See how she has her back? We're all supporting each other to share your light. And the next one is set boundaries. Yes, just like what they were saying, self-love is power. And so set those proper boundaries. See how she's protecting herself? She's folding her wings in here. Yes, you can honor and hold your own space. This applies to both physical and emotional spaces. Respect your own feelings and allow others theirs. So this is all about setting boundaries with the outside world. And this is where they're helping us to stay in our light so we can share our light. And also it is so important to set those proper boundaries, that you're entitled, you can honor and hold your own space. And this is emotional space, physical space, to respect your feelings. So they're helping you quite literally to set those proper boundaries so you can share your light, shine, have your light as a source of power. It's going to be really important to set those proper boundaries. And we've been getting repetitive cards about this kind of card, about shielding yourself or sheltering from the constant input, the constant spin of the world, to set those proper boundaries. This is real divine self-care, and they want you to rise up in your light and to share your light. So that is a definite clear message, but it's going to be so important. Your whole life journey up to this point, when they said share your light, share your experiences, your trials, your triumphs, and everything else, it could have been a whole journey and experience that has helped you to set the proper boundaries. And at this point in time, you could be actually sharing those experiences, so that helping others to have the proper boundaries, so maybe they won't suffer as much as you. I know for one, like, that's the reason why I even do this channel. It's like sometimes we go through the hardship and then try to make it easier for others. Like, give people permission, they can set the proper boundaries, and do that for yourself. So self-love is power, and it's going to be very powerful. They're going to show, like, if you set the proper boundaries, how you can literally keep your light. And that's going to be the next deck that we tap into, is to keep your light. So yes, a repeating message, remove toxicity. That literally came out in a recent reading. We had released the toxicity from the Divine Spirit deck. So remove toxicity. That's why the boundaries are so important, to stay in your light, right? So we're sharing that the way to keep your light is to have the proper boundaries and release toxicity. Self-love is power, is what they're saying. And so quite literally, boundaries and removing toxicity will give you power, will help you retain your light. We are only treated as badly as we allow ourselves to be. So pay attention to your physical and emotional health and reduce your toxic burdens. So that is why your boundaries are going to be so important, and it is up to us to rise up and remove the toxicity, and to also do that for ourselves, and then share how we're doing it, in a sense, to share by and set an example of that, how you can have proper boundaries, remove toxicity, and share that triumph, share that your experience, because we all live as examples of that. So like, if you're setting the most proper boundaries, you're removing toxicity for yourself, you're giving that example to others, and this is sharing the light, right? How to survive, how to stay in your power with all the toxicity and negativity, how important proper boundaries are, to respect your feelings, to respect your space, your emotional space, everything else, and take the time to remove that toxicity. That's what they're saying. This is all to stay in your light, and we're literally tapping into keepers of the light. So what they're saying is self-love is power. And where your self-love is going to be really important is setting those proper boundaries. You can't even compare yourself to other people. What's right for someone else may not be right for you. You have to respect your own feelings. So whatever you need, and to remove that toxicity, and so you can be in your light and share your light, because that's what we're here for, to share your light. But if you're not setting the right boundaries and not removing toxicity, there's not a lot of light. Yes, if you look at this, right on my hands, Master Buddha. So we're getting Master Buddha. This is increased awareness. So deep connection, trust your inner voice. deep connection and trust your inner voice. You could feel that they're bringing increased awareness to you, that you're getting profound wisdom. See the illumination around his head? Also, through this tumultuous, chaotic time, it's through setting boundaries, removing toxicity, you're actually getting an increased awareness and increased peace, and see the third eye and the illumination. But this is all for you to, Master Buddha is all about peace, deep connection, trusting your inner voice. So quite literally, that is going to be where you're getting your wisdom from. That's where you're getting your peace from. That's why it's even more important to set proper boundaries, because you're going to want to stay connected and trust your inner voice. You're going to have increased awareness. I kept on saying this is like blessings in the chaos, that we're getting blessed with increased awareness, increased divine connection, increased, our clairs are more activated, that we've been, I call it divine headlights. So they're helping you, and they're actually guiding you to set those proper boundaries and ways to remove toxicity, so that they're helping you to do that. So you can remain lit and continue to share your light. So you're going to find that very profoundly, that you have an increased awareness during this time, that you have a very deep connection, that you're supposed to trust your inner voice. That's how they're directly guiding you. So they're getting very clear, because there's cards, as I'm talking, cards are leaping out and then flying right back in the deck, which means like I touched on it, that I touched on the issue. Oh yes, Radha. Okay. So yes, you cannot make this up. What is coming out? Soul flame. Soul flame. Yes, look at that. So rediscover a lost part of yourself, experience relationship, harmony, and healing. And that is what your increased awareness is bringing, your deep connection. And especially when you set those boundaries, then you go within, you're rediscovering lost parts of yourself, you're reconnecting, you're having harmony, you're having healing. So that's why it's very important to set those boundaries and release toxicity, because it's actually bringing you closer in harmony, in healing, in your deep connection. So that's a dual reason why we have two more, why your boundaries are so important. Ancestor spirit and faith. Oh, I love this. Okay, so White Eagle, ancestor spirit, connect to your lineage. A family wound or pattern can be healed now. And faith, humanity, and benevolence. Stay calm, trust the good in yourself and others, and see the light in the world. This is profound wisdom, by the way. This is profound wisdom. There is a lot that's coming up to heal right now. That's what they're saying here. And it could go back many layers, like many generations, that's what we're in the process of healing now. And have faith. This is humanity, benevolence. And they're saying to stay calm. This is another reason why boundaries and removing toxicity, having that deep connection no matter what, knowing that we're healing on deep levels, big stage, small stage, and you carry the light in your heart with humanity, benevolence, with faith, knowing, and you're deep connected to this. Here's the Buddha, this, so that you walk this way. That's why boundaries and releasing toxicity is so important. That you walk, share your light. That you walk this way. This is what you're bringing. And here it says, stay calm, trust the good in yourself and others, and see the light in the world. And this is why all this work is so important, to set those boundaries, remove toxicity, because they want you to walk like this, with faith. Lit. Look how her heart is lit. Stay calm, trust the good in yourself and others, and see the light in the world. That's how you're being used, what they want. So let's talk about angel power now. So what is the guidance as you walk this way? So boundaries, setting boundaries, removing toxicity. Like I said, self-love is power. And look, that's the self-love. Self-boundaries, remove toxicity, and walk this way in your power with faith. Stay calm, trust the good in yourself and others, and see the light in the world. That's how they want you to walk. So you have to have self-love, boundaries, remove toxicity. Yes. Again, Archangel Michael, you cannot make this up. If you didn't see the Akashic Records reading for September, Archangel Michael was the card that came through, that you have a deep, deep connection with Archangel Michael at this time. It's enabling you to take really good divine self-care of yourself, literally to remove the toxicity, set boundaries, share your light, walk this way with faith, to stay calm, trust the good in yourself and others, and see the light in the world, to walk this way. Look at the blue light even, and I always associate Archangel Michael with blue. Archangel Michael, yes, Michael provides protection and strength. And so know that you are walking and you're connected with this protection and strength. That's what they want you to know. And perfect timing, divine timing ordained by the angels is never too late or too early. Remember, they said, stay calm. I mean, you can stay calm. If this is you, you're walking. They kept on saying you're walking with Archangel Michael, or you have Archangel Michael energy with you. And look at the blue light here. You walk with faith, with strength, with protection, trust in that, and all is working in divine timing, perfect timing. It's never too late or too early. So you can walk and stay calm and trust the good in yourself and others and see the light in the world. You're walking arm in arm like this. That's beautiful. Oh my God, I have chills. I want to watch this back myself. Okay, we're going to end it now with messages from heaven, loved ones passed on, our spirit guides. This is pure love. What is this? Pure love to support, self-love for power. And look at that. You stay calm, trust the good in yourself and others, see the light in the world. You have proper boundaries, release toxicity. Archangel Michael is helping you with that because he's providing the protection and strength. Wow, I just got that. And the protection and strength. See how she's setting boundaries? Look at that protection, setting boundaries. He's showing you or helping you, assisting you with setting those boundaries and releasing toxicity so you can walk lit like this. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so let's end it with messages from heaven. Loved ones passed on, our spirit guides that they want to bring forth at this time for self-love is power. And again, Archangel Michael is amazing. Yeah, you can't make this up. The number one card, changes, can bring you new life and energy, and we will hold your hand. Changes will bring you new life and energy, and we will hold your hand. Did I not say you're walking hand in hand? So they're literally saying that is the message. Yes, there's changes going on here, but we're holding your hand. We're literally holding your hand. It's going to bring you new life and energy. We will hold your hand. All these as your loved ones passed on, your spirit guides, like walking with you, holding your hand as you walk. Didn't I say, Archangel Michael, they're walking hand in hand with you. So you're not walking alone, a repeating message. They want you to know they're holding your hand through all the changes. Keep walking with faith. Stay calm. Trust the good in yourself and others. See the light in the world. Oh my God, I have chills everywhere. Okay, I want to get more messages. Messages from heaven, loved ones passed on. But the number one thing is we're holding your hand through the changes, which they literally said we're helping you through the changes, and they're literally walking with you hand in hand. You are going to feel that through your divine connection, through what you're getting, through all your clairs, your deep connection. It's helping you walk calmly to trust. That's a repeating message that they're helping you through all the changes. Yes, and here it is. And focus on the positive. You know there are many. Again, a blue card. So you are walking in faith with humanity and benevolence. You stay calm. You trust the good in yourself, and you see the light of the world, and you remain focused on the positives. You know there are many as you walk. That's how they want you to walk, arm in arm with them, focusing on the positives all along the way. That is the message. I just want to see if there's one more. I'm in awe of this. Yes, and they want, yes. You cannot make this up. Explore new ventures. Move forward with confidence. We are with you, arm in arm, on the steps. Remain positive. Here they are. Here's Archangel Michael. You cannot, I have chills everywhere. And they said changes can bring you new life and energy. We will hold your hand. Keep focusing on the positives. You know there are many on the road, and they're walking with you, hand in hand, and explore those new ventures. Move forward with confidence. We are with you. We are with you as you move with faith. And they want you to stay calm and trust the good in yourself and others, and see the light in the world, and you're not walking alone. Like they said, keep on saying, repeating message, explore those new ventures, move forward with confidence. We are with you. We are with you, holding your hand, walking down here. We are with you. And here I kept on saying, he is with you. That all your loved ones passed on, your spirit guides are walking with you. So you stay lit. So you're walking forward with faith, humanity, and benevolence. Stay calm. Trust the good for yourself and others. See the light in the world. And everything is happening in perfect divine timing. It's never too late or too early. So they are acknowledging a lot of changes here. They're holding your hand. You keep focusing on the positives. Look at all the blue. Walking forward focusing on the positives. We are with you. Move forward in confidence. I love this reading so much. Okay, so this was self-love for power. And you have Archangel Michael, power of protection and strength. And they're helping you, guiding you about the proper boundaries to set to remove toxicity, to keep sharing your light and going forward through the changes, focusing on the positive. Trust in divine timing. Trust, stay calm. See the light in the world. Keep moving forward with confidence to the new. They are with you, holding your hands. You cannot make this up. We are holding your hand. I'm going to end it with here. We are holding your hand and we are with you. Yes, yes, yes. I wish you the best. Like this said, walk this way. I'm ending it with this because it's all love and support and backing. And look, they said self-love is power. So it's like you honor yourself here. You have the right boundaries. You take care of yourself when it comes to toxicity, and you continue to stay calm, trust the good in yourself and others, and see the light in the world. And you have that all here, love, support, backing to be this way. I wish you the best. Take care. Bye-bye.